YouTube, we've been blessed on this Christmas day. Thy will be done. Hell of a statement for a title. We have here 10 tracks. We're going to get straight into this. Let's go. Leviticus. And we got a lyric video.
Because your guilt is great, because your sins are flagrant, I have done these things to you. Therefore, all who have devoured you shall be devoured, and all your foes, every one of them, shall go into captivity. Those who plunder you shall be plundered, and those who prey on you I will make a prey. For I will restore health to you, and your wounds I will heal, declares the Lord. Praise Almighty God, take me out of this facade, Lord of very nothing. All this pain is
Okay. I was just doing some shoulder presses with the dumbbells. I ain't stretched before, but I think I may need to stretch. We got the lyrics pulled up here. I'm ready to go today. I was supposed to pull an all-nighter making content. Took like a little 2-3 hour ski nap, but we right back at it.
because your guilt is great, because your sins are flagrant, I have done these things to you. Therefore, all who have devoured you shall be devoured, and all your foes, every one of them, shall go into captivity. Those who plunder you shall be plundered, and those who prey on you I will make a prey. For I will restore health to you, and your wounds I will heal, declares the Lord. Praise Almighty God, take me out of this facade, Lord of very nothing. All this pain and suffering, I lost count, I can't add it up. Fighting off demons one by one, but now the legions of them coming from the ceiling, cause I got what's green and great blood. Raise my sword up to the sky, that's when lightning struck. Pointing at the enemy, is trembling his psyche. Wash all my sins away, Lord. Send
Ruby is coming in powerful and confident.
wow.
Hey, Ruby. All right, Ruby. We coming in tough.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no man, I shall fear no evil. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no man, I shall fear no evil.
Yeah, we're back. We're back. We're back. And he's channeling that new energy, bro. We're back. We're so back. Yeah. Did Scrim find his pocket?
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no man, I shall fear no evil. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no
Perfect rewind.
I shall fear no
We're listening to Christian horrorcore. This is Christian underground shadow rap, bro. What are we doing? Great song. Great song. First, I truly appreciate these lyric videos, and I think all of them are going to have lyric videos. Secondly, I'm really interested in how they're going to play with their newfound religion and still keep the aesthetic. And so far with this song, it was perfectly executed. Scrim with the Jesus bars. perfectly done. Loved it. He still came in with that energy, and it shows that you can represent faith in God in multiple ways. It doesn't have to be bright and white. It can also be dark and gray and black as well. So I think they did a beautiful and a great job showcasing that with this song. Great first track, great first intro. Phenomenal. Track two. And I had the lyrics pulled up and I said biggest day. All of these are lyric videos. And I was sitting here for like maybe the first minute looking at the lyrics over here. Nice intro. Nice outro. This is like Gangsta Pat, bro. This is like some old, like early 90s Memphis shit. Late 80s, early 90s Memphis. But it's like different from 3-6, who they typically sample from, because Gangsta Pat was a bit more funkier with his bass lines. His bass lines had a little, like you'll hear it have a little bit more wow, 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 wow. Like they're a bit more trippy and like funk and funk inspired, whereas 3-6 kind of comes in more with the quick staccato, arpeggioed bass and kicks and shit like that. I'm gonna like this. I already know. I already know I'm gonna like this. Look at this. Look at this. Like, what is this? Bro. Yo. They're coming in tough. They're coming in tough. I love white people saying crackers when they rap. I love it. Embrace it. Embrace it. Ooh. Damn. Bro, Scream is killing this. And I love Brandon Fraser. Brandon Fraser is probably one of my favorite actors. Him in like, it's like a couple of movies. Is it Pedazzled? It's one movie where he does a deal with the devil, which was like a key movie in my life. I used to watch that movie on repeat. That and The Mummy. Oh my God. How can I forget The Mummy? The Mummy is what probably shaped who I am today, honestly. How I'm into archaeology and history, anthropology, and how that led to me being in the mysticism and the occult. Like, I wouldn't be who I am today without that movie. That or Jurassic Park. And Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. But alright, I digress. White boys gonna love this shit.
His ass on a Thursday like he makes it Rudolph. missing new bones. Daddy said, fuck that, make it right. Don't give a fuck about two wrongs. The fuck is off, I'm too wrong. I'm popping pills in Tucson. Push my throw them hands, I'm beating them down till hit me new bones.
Ruby hasn't even rapped yet. Scrim's verse was so good, I completely forgot that Ruby was even going to be on the song. I'm not even prepared for this, yo. Because you know Ruby's finna do some crazy shit. If Scrim goes that hard, you know Ruby finna go out there. Yeah. That beat one has so much going on. It was so amazing. The different trills going on in the background. The ooh that was going on. Then of course that boom, that nice thick whammy bass line. Ruby, of course, took me to a different direction with the way he chose to ride the melody. He chose to go melodic, and it was just like a Scrim. That was probably one of Scrim's best verses. I feel like this is the most confident I've heard Scrim in a long time, if not both of them. Both of them truly sound confident on this so far. Like this is complete. Like there's been times, and I'm saying this because there's been times where I've listened to some of the old, not older stuff, but like let's say 2017, 2018 till 2023, and it was a lot of hit or miss for me, but and a lot of skipping for me sometimes, or like it not being too memorable for me or something like that, or not. It may have just been the headspace I was in at the time where I just wasn't capable of fully diving into it mentally. But off the rip with this project, I'm just noticing a real grounded, real pungent, real girthy energy from them right now.
You did good, say.
It's a smash.
Sorry, lovely boy.
Turn for a boot, no, great, we the unit. Chopper in the pickup like a motherfucking hoodie. Christ running through me, diamonds on the Uzi. 10 million bloods.
And they still sound like them so far. They don't sound like they're chasing like any of the current trends. Like you hear them getting interesting with some of the sounds and the beats, but you don't hear them overtly just using rage beats with these songs so far. You don't hear them overtly doing like some UK jerk shit just because that's popping right now. They're still staying true to who they are, but you can tell it's evolved for sure.
Got me faded like a boozy. They say they want that ball, but no, they ready to die like me. Trying to copy the law, but no, they can never get high like me. They fuck the world, trying to get rich enough to buy a planet. My name up in their mouth so much, I'm starting to think they faggots. On the day I die, bury my body in the marsh. Fuck the fame, forget my name, just mark me with a cross. They fucking with the other side, you, I see.
Let me see. Hold on.
Bury my body in the marsh. Fuck the fame, forget my name, just mark me with a cross. They fucking with the other side, you, I see. I-D-E, load up to N-D-W-O-R-D. Fuck you, me, drop the low. If you bought it, let me see. Wanna bang it, we can bang it until it's one that can breathe. You see the difference? I'm down to die while I stay. We can shoot or let it fly with the hands. You see the difference? I'm down to die while I stay. Bring your gang, you can die with your mans. Wild bill, hit cock comb on the wrist. Watch codeine falling from my eyes like a teardrop. Wild bill, hit cock on off the grid. I walk in, she can hear a fucking pin drop. Indiana City, don't forget the Fort White. No, yo, shot. Indiana City, don't forget the Fort White. No, yo, shot. On the fucking best.
I love these clips they have going on in the back. I wonder what they're from.
All these artists trying to sue us like we found it last. Waiting for the raps.
Which is lame as fuck too. I think all that stuff is lame. The whole suing of creating, because creating is all done by being inspired by each other and taking bits and pieces from each other's work. That's just kind of how it's always been done, whether we like it or not. Like there's just certain things today that wouldn't exist if it wasn't borrowed or stolen or sampled or whatever. It's just stopping greatness. If anything, to me, it's demonic.
My head's always smoking trees up like a velociraptor.
Literally, because it's anti-God, it's anti-creation. Literally. But they'll call these guys satanic. Or these guys demonic.
Rapping great so hard they all think that I might be biased. Across the globe for several years we spread a fucking virus. Apologies for all this shot me. They just said a lot of shit to say. I let them bottle feed. It don't really bother me. Switch up my geography. Can't spend too much time in just one place. I think it's time to leave. VPN so they don't know my whereabouts. I seen them on their live stream trying to air it out. Say up in my heart, I had to tear it down. I had wolves sniffing me, boy, I ain't scared of that fucking G-R-E-Y 5 to the 9 till my hands cross over my chest in that box. Tight walk, step to me, that talk to my fucking brain like a knife. Once I see the white flag wave, all I white drop, try and race me to the grave. It's a lie. That's tombstone, rushing my boots, tone, suiting on. I don't know this number, need a new phone. Flew home, fresh long, with the collar loose.
Be off the lean again. Ruby got to be off the lean again. The Ruby got to be off that dope again.
Till my hands cross over my chest in that box. Tight walk, step to me, that talk to my fucking brain like a knife. Once I see the white flag wave, all I white drop, try and race me to the grave. It's a lie. That's tombstone, rushing my boots, tone, suiting on. I don't know this number, need a new phone. Flew home, fresh long, with the collar loose bones. Paranoid thoughts creeping in, I think I'm too stoned. I might know, baby, don't forget the snow level. I might know, baby, don't forget the snow level.
Another great track. I honestly don't even know what all I can even say. That was just a great track. Like, I honestly feel like my brain just kind of turned into the white static. I'm thinking so much. I'm analyzing the lyrics. I'm psychoanalyzing them. thinking about like all the things people have been saying about them recently and stuff like that. Then I just dropped my recent video on them as well, and I'm just like, my brain is like all over the place with this. Overall, I'm really enjoying this experience.
It's us, man.
Angel Grove, man, we getting funky on this. We're what? What?
It's us, man.
What are we doing here? Scrim's production, bro. Scrim is an animal. Scrim is an absolute animal.
I can't escape it. I can start the lies on their tongue. Who are them snakes is? The wall is dope war since the hurricane waves it. But now the sun is coming up on the clock out the grave shit. SPT, hammerhead, eyes, Fuji, apple red. Stubborn motherfucker, always making sure that the cattle fed. Never looking back, nowadays I always glance ahead. Staying true to my roots like I'm sleeping in the gravel bed. Long the D in the vagabond. On tour, no you can't take along. Next to the other, some sabotage, some message getting long in the Amazon. Even though I had the mom, I wanna drop it. I hijack that whole plane and then go live in the cockpit. Pacific Ocean bound right now, we hop over Stockton. Going down the flex, now I said on heaven locked it. My next will ever stop up on that suicide watch list. Sacrifice myself to save the world, now that's a plot twist.
Great verse from Ruby. Great verse from Ruby. Yeah.
Sacrifice myself to save the world, now that's a plot twist.
I love how that was a dream. I love how he played that as a dream. I love that. I love that. Once you make it out of hell, everything feels heavenly. Yeah. Write that down. Put it on your wall so you see it every day.
It's us, man.
Okay. See where we're going with this.
You did good, son. always falls apart. Look, I only run for so long. Everything right always felt so wrong. I live through the coop in my wings all torn. You abuse me more than the pills I'm on.
Wow. Wow. What a verse from Scrim. Wow. That's so emotional, yo.
I guess it's written on my skin. Stitch my wounds just to open them again. Further than I was before from me now. All the voices fill the air every silent night. Eyes on me everywhere, but still I'm out of sight. Oh.
I feel like we all can kind of relate to that line for sure. Especially because, like, when you have anxiety and stuff like that, you just feel like everyone's looking at you, but at the same time, no one's paying attention to you at all, or at least not the people you want to.
I got nowhere left to go. If this highway to really no confusion why they stick around. Might not hear from them often, but the intention is loud. Since I'm my father, while I hand me down. Open my home, make them just as proud. Please, Lord, tell me where you are. I don't wanna be this afraid of the dark. Holding on, should've let go from the start. Anything I touch always falls apart. But I only run for so long. Everything right always felt so wrong. I live through the coop in my wings all torn. You abuse me more than the pills I'm on.
That's a true statement. You wind up just abusing yourself more than the substance you're using to cope.
Words so sharp, they pierce through my heart, just like a knife. Quick flash of light, I feel trapped in ice. Golden.
The contrast of Ruby, bro. Jesus, bro. These guys just know how to fuse and, like, I don't even know how to describe it. They just know how to mesh together well and to show opposites and how you can contrast and it just work.
Words so sharp, they pierce through my heart, just like a knife. Quick flash of light, I feel trapped in ice. Golden alone, I might cast the dice. Take a fucking chance, always the asking price. Sometimes it takes a lot to make a sacrifice, but in the end, it might enhance your life. Just look down.
And that guitar is just rock.
Life is dragging me behind. I'm standing in line of the wagon of mine. Now I'm climbing up a dragon. I'm blind. I'm deciding when I the other second I'm blind. Please, Lord, tell me where you are. I don't wanna be this afraid of the dark. Holding on, should've let go from the start. Anything I touch always falls apart. I don't know my own limits. I'ma break all of my bones. What the fuck's a break? I'm a psycho. Never ending, new beginning.
You can say what you want. These guys make great music. This was just a great, emotional, heartfelt song. A nice mix from the hype, aggressive songs that we had earlier. So let's see if the album's gonna shift to a different vibe. Or we finna get some more sentimental tracks. Is this just a one-off? Let's see where they're gonna go with this. And I do want to say as well, Scrim's verse definitely struck a nerve with me. And so far, we're on track. So we're 5 for 5 right now.
Stuck in a cycle.
It's a smash.
For 11 years, I was speaking the better for selling you up how I feel. I got the book, I really started to feel that defines that love. It would be quite fun, and it's lonely at the top. So who the fuck would I call? Solo, dolo, never, no show, bolo, I feel fine. All this line keeps weighing me down. Please return me to my shrine. Taking my time, full head, and I'm stubborn. Dig my
Okay. We got Ruby confessing some of his inner turmoil. Okay. And what a great way of presenting this, too.
For 11 years, I was thinking it better for selling you all how I feel. Climbed up 7 tiers, and the higher I got, the more I really started to feel that defines that love. It would be quite fun, and it's lonely at the top. So who the fuck would I call? Solo, dolo, never, no show, bolo, I feel fine. All this line keeps weighing me down. Please return me to my shrine. Taking my time, full head, and I'm stubborn. Dig my heel into the ground. I'll bet you proud, yeah. I nearly kill myself trying to harness the crowd. Over my down myself, but I came such a long way from riding on the couch. Over the ground is bare, praying for hurricane rain. Watch me up from the clouds. Feel the stride on my skin. Things are beginning to sprout, beginning to fall. Sitting there on the line, sitting, I'm spinning eternally. She just goes round and round.
Like a star, hurts too much to fake a smile. Trauma, but the tears brand new. Breaking the stay on, feeling, wait for the cold. They know it's gonna be bad news. Sorry, I can't stay in this spot that's smiling away. Like, damn, look at my boy run. How could I let you into a place I never been? I'm a night away from coming undone. I'm so twisted inside.
Saying I'm a knot away from being undone to then saying I'm twisted inside. Ooh, beautiful work. So poetic. Wow, another great heartfelt song from these guys. This one, they're more so confessing like inner thoughts, inner problems that they're kind of going through. Especially Ruby's verse, talking about being on the top and being afraid of falling off. Wow, what a beautiful expression of consciousness.
I started hearing voices, and it was not unfamiliar voices. It was mostly characterized voices of my friends. I started getting really paranoid because obviously the voices were saying things that
No, you make a right on Paris, then no, you pass them, bro.
All of these beats have been absolutely phenomenal. Again, I have no complaints. It has been a very long time since I've listened to a project from these guys and have not had a skip and have not had any complaints. Not felt like the bars were corny. Because all throughout their music career for me, they've always kind of had bars to me that are a bit corny. Or they're kind of like white boy bars, where it's just like, it's a bar only a white boy would say or something like that. None of that's on this project. I get none of that. Like, this is the first time I've really listened to them straight through, and I'm having no complaints. There's nothing more that I want. Typically, I'm like, oh, I wish they would go darker. I wish Scrim would give me a little bit more of that grittier voice, or I wish Ruby would do this. Right now, they're leaving me wanting for nothing. And I don't know if that's just because my mindset going into this is I'm just open to what they're giving me, or I'm genuinely just satisfied with the quality of product that they've given us on Christmas.
I started hearing voices, and it was not unfamiliar voices. It was mostly characterized voices of my friends. I started getting really paranoid because obviously the voices were saying things that
No, you make a right on Paris, then no, you pass them, bro. Yeah, by that fucking sketchy gas station. Yeah, right there in the fucking center wall.
Riding through Gentilly in the 85 feet, one quarter, let the
Nigga, y'all hear that trumpet in the background? Hold on, whoa, 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 whoa. This is insane. We just did another reaction where our Bones! What the fuck is going on? In Bones, I literally in the Bones reaction, I was literally just saying, "Yo, is he doing jazz samples?" He may have always been doing jazz samples, but and I think I'm only picking up on this because, like I mentioned in that video, because I've been editing and doing a lot of content. Sometimes I've been listening to jazz, and I listened to jazz as a kid, but now I've been listening and experimenting with more out there and weirder jazz and stuff like that. So maybe that's why I'm picking up more on it more now, more so than ever. But then they're from New Orleans too, so that makes sense. And then you can imagine it live. Ooh, Scrim and Ruby, if you see this video, I'm not saying do a complete project where it's all live instrumentation, even though that would be sick. But really start lean into that a bit more. Lean into that Creole jazz, that New Orleans jazz, that I'm not really too educated on it, and maybe I need to dive more into that historically. But lean into that a bit more, at least for a project or two.
No, no, you make a rock on Paris, man.
Really infuse your music with that culture, with your culture.
No, you pass up your bro. Yeah, by that fucking sketchy gas station. Yeah, right there in the fucking sidewalk.
Riding through Chantilly in the 85 feet wood. Quarter let the seats bone body with a teal hood. Albino alligator boots, bitch, I feel good. Big dog stats, flicking ashes, I ain't worried about nothing. Shrug the motor, come the 5-9 dawn. Always puffing in that cup. Keep the hose oven like my nuts. I could give a fuck what you think. Gray clouds start to form when you speak. I'm about to grab the umbrella out the suicide door. I'm reporting to you live from the storm. I don't wanna die in the 504. That's Batman suicide alive and on tour. These days I'm feeling blessed just to be.
Oh, I wonder if he did that in one pass. I wonder was that one pass when he recorded that, or I wonder did he punch in? If he did that in one pass and one breath, hold on, let's hear the breath control on that. That's also something I listen to these guys for as well. Sometimes is their breath control because I'm a stiffler for it. Like I love hearing the. I don't know if the mic picked that up because it may have noise canceling, but the whenever they're about to start the verse and you can hear them take the breath, or they're rapping and then you hear them take the breath. I just love that, bro. I feel like for a brief second it just really enmeshes you with the music and the song, and it makes it kind of feel more whole, at least to me.
Instead of being laid out on the floor, oh my lord, what's the score? Brand new form.
Ooh. Yeah, we haven't gotten any dramatic beat switches this project. Who's he talking about in the comments? Drop down the comments who he's talking about. See, I was close to falling for that kratom shit, but something to me was just like, I don't know. Because niggas, they were always like, hey, yo, this not addictive. It's not addictive. The salespeople, not customers or peers. The salespeople, yeah, it's not addictive. It's supposed to be a replacement for opiates. But then I'm like, but if the person has an addictive personality, wouldn't they just then get addicted to that? Wouldn't they then just get addicted to that and start using that as a coping mechanism? Because most people are using shit like that for a coping mechanism, and that's how the addiction is formed, blah, 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 blah. These motherfuckers need to be in prison. but the guys that make the music are the problem. Or you can argue it's just one big cabal or system. Whatever. Teach his own. See, even there, he's flipping the possession. He's flipping all of it. I love it. Flip it. Flip it. But keep it dark. Just flip it. Yes. Because I'm weird like that too. Like, since I've changed my life and become more positive and changed my mindset, I still really like dark things. Like, I'm really into gothic literature and I'm really into noir films, and I've just been getting into just this whole dark aesthetic. Not trying to be corny or follow any type of trend. It's just like I'm literally just naturally drawn to it. And instead of kind of giving a fuck about what other people think about it or even what I internally think about it, judging myself, I'm just allowing myself to dive headfirst into it without judging myself. Because I could really care less about the outside world. It was really my own judgment of myself. You feel me? So, forgot why I was saying that. With anxiety panicking on the dark side of the north side, skywalking like Anakin. Keep me a chip on my shoulder so much you would think that I'd rather hit. Straight out the motherfucking underground, yeah, straight out the Lebanon. Bringing the habit, bringing the habit, bringing the habit. Lord direction, blood the savage, filling the casket, everything gripping the cash. Yeah, wait till the maggots. Like I said, they're leaving you wanting for nothing. If you're complaining about this project, then you're just a miserable human being. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I'm talking about the fans. I'm not talking about people who don't listen to them. I'm talking about the fans. If true fans are sitting here complaining about anything on this project, then they're just a miserable human being. Because this is quality content on fucking Christmas. On top of that, the production, no complaints whatsoever. They're getting interesting with the beats while keeping it their sound. Like, I need to save some of these thoughts for the end because it doesn't even matter. Let's get into it. Like them guns. I've always wanted an Uzi. That's what made me go. Let's see. I love those BMWs too. Dude, the jazz sample again. What the fuck is Scrim doing in there? I hate he's sober. We need to get him off some mushrooms. Imagine Scrim on the jazz beats with some shroom skis. This is gonna get interesting. What? This is Scrim's best beat. If this is a Scrim made beat, this is hands down his best beat. This is hand down his best beat. Period. And that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. Because Scrim has a catalog of some shit. I don't think Scrim is ever going to get his credit for his production. Granted, the fans 100% give it to him, but I mean, industry wide, I don't truly think he's going to get the credit he deserves. Especially because they use a lot of samples and stuff like that of 3-6 stuff, and they had lawsuits surrounding it as well, so potentially that could foreshadow it or kind of keep it small because it's kind of shrouded in that, so that could kind of keep it from really being super embraced, especially super embraced by the wider black audience who isn't too informed about them, who may just instantly look at them and say, oh, they're culture vultures, or they're just taking from black art as they typically do, or something like that. without actually knowing what their music is and how ingrained in the culture and how how both of them are truly students to the game. And I wouldn't even just say students of hip hop, but just students of music in general, because both of them have diverse musical um, palettes, if you will.
In my waistline, even in the daytime. On the race, the wall is big, and then the rules some shit by. Outside of the lake, I'll fight a fuck boy, cause he stay alive. When all you know about me, what you heard with a green rhyme. All that fucking gossip, bitch, you might as well make wine. Grade 5 now, ho, I'm always out of snake bites. Never thought it.
I told y'all we're in a renaissance, bro. This is gonna be like the Harlem Renaissance all over again. Like the Dark Ages, man.
Yeah, me, but I droop them when I fake right. All white, you bitch, you ain't never gonna see my break. Break top, go ahead and take five. I'll be busy and I'm morphing back into a grave. No more shallow when I swim in the waters until it's daytime. Fuck the bottom dwellers, this might be a
You probably had to be born in the 80s or 90s, or at least been in elementary school in the late 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. But that bar he just had about Animorphed into a Great White Shark. Animorphs was a book. It was essentially about like kids that had the ability to transform into animals or something like that. And I used to always want to read them, but I could never finish them. ADHD brain. I would always get them, read a couple pages, and then just stare at the cover.
ahead and take five. I'll be busy and I'm morphing back into a grave. No more shallow when I swim in the waters until it's daytime. Fuck the bottom dwellers, this might be a fucking late night. I'm a rare motherfucker, you make yours and I'ma make mine. While you saddle up the horse, I'ma sharpen up my steak knife. Press you in the flesh like you a guest and be on J-line. Have you singing Hanson, bobbing on the baseline. Not gonna keep the time to fuck it up like hurricane. Now go ahead and bob your head to the baseline.
You already know.
Hey yo, shut up, Stephanie Hamilton, you heard me? Got me drowsy as I whip the roads. Thinking back on simpler times, like when I drove for dominoes. Eyes welling up, I'm overwhelmed, but they don't know. When you become the family hero, ain't no time to show. Cut me, I bleed, I panic. Your pot the Percocets. Fuck it, I'm taking a boat, no point in switch seats on Titanic. Sleep all through the damage, tell myself next time I manage. Better hold gang outside with all sticks, looking like I get to me like I give a fuck. I was first down the bridge, bro. When you see me holler for wine, I'm 2-3. Got me drowsy as I whip the roads. Thinking back on simpler times, like when I drove for dominoes. Eyes welling up, I'm overwhelmed, but they don't know. When you become the family hero, ain't no time to show. Cut me, I bleed, I panic. Your pot the Percocets. Fuck it, I'm taking a boat, no point in switch seats on Titanic. Sleep all through the damage, tell myself next time I manage. Better hold gang outside with all sticks, looking like I get the baby. To me like I give a fuck. I was first down the bridge, bro. When you see me holler for wine, I'm 2-3 like miles. Turn the dig further, but I'm out of patience. Okay, I got lines worth. Pop medicine like we playing. Let's see who gon' die first. Northside Slender Man, Eastern Life Avenue, Taliban 5-9, Second World Hannibal. On a flight that's unlandable. Americana, I was made to die. Give a fuck if they hate me, cause before me they hated me. So much pressure, so much pressure on me. So much pressure, so much pressure on me. So much pressure, so much pressure on me. And they wonder why the fuck I'm lost.
I love how with this song, how he's saying so much pressure on me, so much pressure on me. But he's saying it in a way as to say, like, fuck that. He's not saying it in a way that he's letting it consume him and like break him down. He's saying it in a way to where he's like, I got all this shit on me, but I'm gonna keep going because I'm the family hero. Just dust off a shoulder. Solid song, solid song. Listen to that. See, there's the sample. Ooh. That's nasty. That's nasty. That's exactly the type of stuff I've been listening to.
You did good, son.
It's
Song is
us,
good.
man.
All right, one more song.
DJ Rapture.
I feel like they may go really hype on this
This
one.
Yeah, you
motherfucker.
never finesse. Northside, bitch, you never finesse. Northside, oh, you never finesse. Northside, they fucking never finesse. Pull up, show a bitch who that ain't fucking with. Until you motherfuckers let me go and suck my dick.
Bro, this is the type of shit you listen to when you washing your car on a Sunday and you just pull up blasting this shit. This whole project, number one, but especially this.
DJ Rapture. Start a fight in this motherfucker.
Yeah, you never finesse. Northside, bitch, you never finesse. Northside, oh, you never finesse. Northside, they fucking never finesse. Pull up, show a bitch who that ain't fucking with. Until you motherfuckers let me go and suck my dick. I stay beating down these pussies like a pussy whip. I be feeling for that violence like a fucking sin. Boy, you got the right one. Motherfucker ask me what I op, so I like one. Ask the motherfucker where his ops, he could sight none. I'm a motherfucker while I'm looking like a white nun. But y'all that got my tight down. I can't wait till Christ come. Don't get me fucked up now because these days I say my grace. Sometimes you gotta let it fall up on the falling place.
That's a fact. What do you say?
Suicide, motherfucker. Come die, motherfucker. Fucking high, I can euthanize, motherfucker. Come back from that dead for ever get replaced. Yeah, I might see the grave, but the motherfucker bitch, you know I'm from the Southside. Bitch, you know I'm from the Southside. Yeah, you know I'm from the Southside. Bitch, you know I'm from the Southside. You know my gas, the more bit of my bread. I'm growing colder and more below the grip of my dad. I used to duck up from my back and throw spit on my chest. Those floating in the hall, did you twisted in bed? Give me more water, Mountain Dew. The pills calling my name, singing the blues. I'm gonna pop in what's head, baby, if you. The scales on my eyes outside of the
Ruby, man.
in my head, I know exactly what you feel. Jump talking shit, you just didn't hear good. Party looking at you while they even coming near your hood. It's your territory, prove it to 'em, man, I think you should. Man, I'm fucked up and paranoid. Possessed by demons when I at the void. Yes, Illinois,
Wow, Ruby.
which one's my voice? They got this greener and I had a choice.
That song just makes you want to commit violence and just fight. You're just in the pit, just throwing bows, throwing punches. What a song. That was very, very, very hype. Ruby definitely showcased his versatility on this one. And that's one thing I like about Ruby is sometimes you never know where he's going to go with something. You never know how creative he's going to get. And that's what I'm saying. Ruby is just such a great expression of consciousness. And I just truly appreciate him and his artistry as well as Screams, bro. Fuck. But all right, we got the last track to a 9 out of 9. Because what I said is 10 tracks on here. So yeah, 9 for 9. 9 for 9 for me. I may be glazing, and typically I don't really glaze. I'm usually very, very honest with them. You can ask my homie. I've been telling him, like, yo, you know, it's kind of hit or miss for me lately. But I can't lie.
You did good, son. Y'all know these splash hit. Indiana City. Wendy. Man, fuck these boys. Second world.
Yeah, tell me what you know about me. Young quicker with the all I would tell y'all.
Tell you, bro, you start saying young cracker, you got me. I love it. I love hearing it. I don't know why, but I just love hearing it. It just seems right. It just feels right. I love this shit, yo.
You did good, son.
Great project. Is that a trombone? They off the galaxy gas. I will say it's weird getting a Suicide Boys project and not getting any school shooter bars or any references to Columbine. I feel like that's odd. I don't know how I feel about that. This is a 4-minute song. Might get a beat switch. Ooh, I still hear it. Wow. 10 out of 10 songs. Great project. I'll start with my only critique. I wish this track transitioned into like a slowed down version of this song towards the end to kind of fade us out of this album. Instead of us just ending so hard. I didn't need the whole song to be um a softer song or anything like that, but a nice decrescendo going down on this song. The entire song, I think, should have started up and then just been the entire song as a concept should have been a decrescendo, just going down. That is my only critique of this entire project. Other than that, 10 out of 10 solid project. The bars from both Ruby and Scrim at times are coming purely from the heart, talking about their lived experiences, talking about critiques they've had, talking about their legal battles they're experiencing, and they beautifully articulate that and get their points across without even sounding preachy at times. They were able to drop their little bars in there about their newfound faith without sounding preachy or without making you feel like, oh God, here we go, or making it feel like you're listening to a gospel album or like they're trying to sell you on it. Which is why I don't personally believe that it's a grift from these guys because they're not trying to sell you on it. They're literally just making their music and they're literally making the same shit. They're just slightly tweaking the bars. And they probably would tweak it even more, but they know their fans kind of can't handle such an abrupt shift. But the production, Scrim's production on this as well, flawless. Some of the best production from him I've heard. Period. Point blank. Period. Point blank. Some of the best production from him I've heard. Um, Him introducing these jazz sounds I've never really heard them play with before. Of course, we all know the Memphis and the Texas and the down south elements, even the New Orleans bounce they played with, which I do wish. I don't think it would have fit on this project, so it makes sense for it not to be on there. But I definitely would have loved to hear some more songs for them in general, where they play with that New Orleans bounce and like that Mardi Gras stuff, where they do that little dance. It's like a dance that they do to it out there. And Scrim had a song "Back for Revenge." So if you guys know the song "Back from Revenge," you'll know what I'm talking about. I would love to hear them play with that more. And even with the jazz and the Creole jazz or the New Orleans jazz, I would love to hear them play with that even more too as well. So the lyric videos were all dope as hell. I wish I knew where they got a lot of these covers from or clips from. Of course, we got the Halo Apache right here behind this right now, but the clips were dope. Overall, this project was just a 10 out of 10 good project for me. I'm not going to sit here and keep rambling on to you guys. You saw my reaction. You clearly see that I liked it. Hopefully, you liked it too. Give me a like, share, subscribe. Whatever you want to say down in the comments, I'll take it. And on that note, it's your boy, Nubis Devante of Luminous Frequencies. Peace, love, and light equals life. Happy holidays to you guys out there. Merry Christmas. And hopefully, you guys got some dope shit or gifted somebody some dope shit. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.